This thing failed again. They noticed I have clear bulbs in this turn signal housing and they want amber bulbs, which, okay, that's fair, that's true. So they also got me for an exhaust leak right here. There's supposed to be a clamp on here. I bought that clamp and tried to put it on and realized, oh, there's booger welds here. That's a problem. And then I looked up at the top of these booger welds and ooh, there's a hole. So even if I do mate these pipes back together, this just sucks substantially. This is the back of the resonator, by the way. Initially, I was like, well, I'll just buy my way out of this problem. I'll just buy an exhaust for the Sequoia. Sweet, right? Well, the problem is there's no freaking joint in the exhaust up here. So it's you unbolt it in front of the cat, and then you can take this whole section out. I bought a welder for this project. Not sure what I'm gonna do. So, I'm not sure how other Sequoias are, but it looks like a 2.5-inch pipe was welded to this. And then this joint was just stuck inside here. And then some kind of horrible weld job was done there. Yeah, this muffler don't do much. The resonator is doing all the work, I think. I mean, you can see how big it is. It's got 2 inputs and 1 output, and I just don't really want to mess with it. I don't think there's enough left on this to do a clamp. It means I kind of have to take this whole thing out of the car and just weld it up, fix it the right way. I don't really want to do this the right way. I really want to do this the easy way because this car is not a showpiece. As you can see from underneath, it's pretty rusty. But I'd have to cut off these. So it'd be easier to just buy some pipe and just clamp it on. Probably shouldn't have bought this. I did crawl around under it, but I pretty much just looked at the rails and I was like, man, the rails are good. Better than my taco. Sent it. That was probably not the smart thing to do. So now I'm dealing with this. And the UPS truck is here and my dog is mad about it. Oh, there we go. Well, that is the back half of a Toyota Sequoia exhaust system. What you haven't seen so far in this video is that I bought a TIG 225X and I've been practicing TIG welding. It's just my Sequoia. It doesn't really have to be pretty. It's also my first ever welding project, so as long as it doesn't leak, I'm pretty much going to be pleased. So there are some gaps. Nothing terrible. A skilled welder would have no problem with this. Unfortunately, I'm not a skilled welder, so also I did try cleaning this as much as I could, but it still looks pretty terrible, so I don't know. Maybe this will go really bad. We'll see. You got filler on my tungsten. Alright, it was going pretty badly and I decided to focus, so I turned off the camera. There was a section here that had a 1/16 inch gap, so I used filler to fill it, and it looks like I'm gonna just hit it with a wire wheel and see if it looks like there's any gaps or anything before I move on. But pretty much what I've done is the same thing I did in the Acura CL exhaust leak video, if you haven't seen that. Essentially, you just put your shop vac into blow mode. Blow it in the tube, you tape some gloves at the other end, and then you spray soapy water on it and see if it leaks, which I'm now going to do. So after that test, the only previous spot that was leaking is now leaking on the back side of this little joint there. So I will touch that up, try it one more time, and then hopefully it's good after that. And I just slapped a big old booger of filler on there, and now it doesn't leak anymore. So you don't exactly have to be an artist to make your exhaust not leak. Just don't try to sell anything to anyone if your welding looks like that. Alright, I put everything back in the car and measured that this is where this pipe starts, and this is where this seam is. Yeah, so this 2.5 inner diameter is like exactly 2 3/8, which makes me think maybe instead of doing the V-band clamp, I should be lazy, and instead I should just cut this here, slide this sucker on top, and put a 2.5 clamp on it, and then I'll just be done. It's stupid, it's not as nice as a V-band, but I'm really in a hurry to do this project because the Sequoia has been down for months because of me trying to learn all this crap. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then maybe we can go do some of the stuff we were going to do today. That's way more important than doing up a car exactly a perfect way when the car's not perfect at all to begin with. So anyway, I'm not a life coach, but anyway. The last thing I need to do is just clamp the exhaust back in. So before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and get a quick video of open headers. I just reinstalled a battery that I've been charging all day. So hopefully it starts up. Alright, that's all for now. Smells. Oh, it really smells. Holy crap. Alright, I cleaned up the ends a little bit everywhere. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the tailpipe in over the axle right here. And then I'm going to stick the resonator underneath where it belongs. And then I will connect up everything with clamps. And we should be good to go. So it's the next morning and I installed clamps here, so the whole exhaust is clamped in as one giant piece now, which will suck for later me if I ever have to do anything with it, but hopefully I never do. Now the last problem I have is these heat shields separated from where they were spot welded, so I'm going to clamp them together like this and spot weld it again. I'm going to do it in many spots so that if it rusts, it doesn't do this again. Yeah, dude. Man, that's awesome. Now it's time to replace the corner light. These old plastic clips are always trash. Every single pin is broken off except for one. Oh, yes. Oh, interesting. The lights aren't clear. The amber coating failed. It's done.